Hello everyone, it's Friday once again, and what a busy week it's been. We've had the release of Livewire 4. We've had Taylor with a sneaky little peek at the first party Laravel AI package. I've been busy tinkering away on a new home for these top 10s, which I'm going to share the link for later on, so I'd love it if you can go and check that out. And also, I mean, Claude was down for a bit as well, so is that going to be the new it's compiling? Anyway, let's kick off with the top 10 this week. And in first place, we have Aaron Francis with his new course, Faster. Now, Aaron has really embraced this AI revolution. There are a lot of developers out there have been kind of worried. They've been a bit, they don't want to use it. There's lots of things about AI taking jobs and stuff like that. Well, Aaron has kind of taken the opposite approach, and he's just dived headfirst in, and he's learning as much as he can. The tools, guide rails, all this kind of stuff, and he's built a lot of things that he's using internally, but also he's gathered so much knowledge, as Aaron usually does when he does this kind of thing. So he's put together a course that's going to be released hopefully pretty soon, that is going to help you as a developer work with AI. So don't be afraid of it. Use it as a tool, because that's what it really is. That could help you become a better developer. So yeah, if you've not given this a look, I mean, there isn't, he doesn't go into much detail. I say he has got some detail here, but obviously there's nothing available as yet. But as we know with Aaron, he always does a great job. So I've already bought this course, so I'm looking forward to when it's released. Next up then, we've got Caleb. So Caleb has, as I said at the beginning, released Livewire 4. So it's a big release. It's got loads and loads of really nice new features. So he's got a post here on Laravel News where he kind of goes through the updates, and there's a video as well he's put out there. So if you're a Livewire fan, now it's time to upgrade to Livewire 4 and really kind of take advantage of all these new features. So yeah, give that a read and get upgrading. Next up then, we've got Harris with his next episode in the Laravel in Practice series. So this is episode 17. So in this one, he goes through adding real time to your application thanks to Laravel Reverb. Now, if you've not tried Reverb and you want to kind of make your apps feel real time, and you don't want to be doing like Ajax polling and things like that, give this video a watch, see how Harris goes about it, and then see if if things that you can put into your applications that are really going to help improve the user feel. Particularly, we've seen applications where they instead of using things like WebSockets, they just do Ajax polling, and it really can affect the performance of the website. Next up then, we've got Steve McDougall. And it's a article on event-driven architecture. And we all know as developers, it's really important for us to understand different architecture, different ways to write code. And Steve here is gone into detail about event-driven architecture. Again, if you've never come across event-driven stuff, give this one a read, because it's worth it, and you will come away learning something, as you always do with Steve's articles. Next up then, we've got a video with Nuno and Brent where they go through what they think PHP in 2026 is going to be. Some great little kind of conversations going on here. They talk about some new tools like Mago, also some of the upcoming PRs that the RFCs that are hopefully going to get put in. There's some quite good stuff here, and it is looking like a good year for PHP again. With some really good things coming in, and also the tools that are coming. We're getting some really great updates in the tools, so to give it a watch, and I'm sure there's going to be things you're going to come away with and really look forward to. And again, next up then, sorry if I pronounced this one wrong, we've got Panyapal, and he's talking here about Laravel tappable scopes. Now, we all know that having clean code is a really nice thing, so having ways to move out huge chunks of logic, especially with Eloquent, you can put together some really big chains, and they go through here. Punyapal and Bushna goes through this article where they this video where they talk about using tappable scopes. So using the tappable function and adding in the bit of the query into a class, and then you just kind of add that on. So it kind of means that you can actually put reusable logic. So instead of just scopes on the model, you can use this tappable scopes and create classes that you can then use across different models. So again, yeah, a nice video, and I'm sure if you've not used it before, give it a watch, and there'll be something you can learn from this. Next up, we've got Gustavo. He's written a post here about rewriting his blog, basically his website, and giving it like that terminal feel. So yeah, he talks about how he's done that with Laravel. So you know, you can go to the website, you can kind of type in about, and it'll give him information about him, or you know, name, all these kind of things. He's given a bunch of commands. So yeah, interesting approach, and as he said, it's a fun little project that he put together, and he's kind of broken it down for you, and how he's done that. So again, nice little kind of one of those things. Well, how do I do this? He's gone about and done it. So he's put it out there for everyone to look at. Next up, then we've got Josh. With his one of his latest videos on simplifying inertia forms. So inertia, again, one of those tools that we use a lot. They've recently released a new form component. So he goes about showing how you can basically improve your code, like take chunks of your code out and put this new form component in. You know, hook in tools like Wayfinder and stuff like that. So yeah, again, if you're an inertia fan, you've not used the form component, give this video a watch, and then start using it. Next up, then we've got Ryan. Now Ryan's part of the Laravel Cloud team now, and he's just put this little post together, which, you know, these little posts I really love because they're obviously bits of information that, you know, has helped him in his day job. As it says here, you know, Stripe webhook testing with Laravel. So he's had the pain of trying to do this. And it's really nice of him to spend, you know, 5 minutes or so putting this post together to kind of help other people who might be struggling with that. So yeah, again, if you've used the Stripe webhook tools and, you know, you're using that and you've struggled to get them working locally, here's your answer. And then lastly, we've got Ashley Allen. Now this is an interesting one because obviously this video Ash goes through using AI, Junie in particular, to build out a feature. So it shows how he approaches things, and kind of the results from this. Now, again, this is interesting because this week I've spent a lot of time in the evenings kind of playing around with Claude Code. I've built 2 kind of personal projects, and it's been really interesting kind of learning about, you know, these things, you know, writing skills, putting together agents, learning more about kind of context, you know, kind of the do's and don'ts. So yeah, it was nice to see Ash put this together. And if you've not given Junie a go, or, you know, Claude or something like that, and you're a bit worried about using AI, give this video a watch, and see how Ash goes about that. And, you know, there's things you can take away. So yeah, that's it for this week. You know, hopefully there's been something there that you enjoyed and you liked. Don't forget, like I said, there's a new home for these top 10. So I'm still going to be posting them on LinkedIn and Twitter, but I've built a website. And I'm kind of backfilling it now with all the previous top 10s. So yeah, I'm going to put a link in the post and obviously on the video, but please do go check it out. And I'm going to be kind of working on it in the evenings and kind of enhancing it. And yeah, and if there's anything that you want me to read, any posts, any videos that you might put together, please do send them over. I'll give them a read, and hopefully, you know, who knows, they can appear in next week's top 10. And again, if you've enjoyed this, do like and subscribe, and look forward to seeing you again next week. Ciao for now.